Well, we're going to start with anal beads.
Great way to start.
Also, have you ever dated anybody who had... Oh, well, welcome to WOT, Wide Open Thoughts, with Kyle and Julian, also known as Jules. That's just Kyle.
Kyle, it's nothing special.
Yeah. How does somebody look at a baby and say, yeah, I'm going to name it Kyle? Look a baby
Stay
in
in
the
the second
eye.
lane from the right.
So actually, I have a funny story about the name Kyle. So, you know this story already. Someone once told me at a bowling alley, his name was Kyle.
Use the right lane to keep right onto it to 87 North towards the 87 North.
And so he told me that Kyle is Gaelic for handsome. For handsome. And I'd never looked it up. I just blindly trusted this man. Should definitely not have done that. He was a very strange person.
It doesn't mean that at all, does it?
It does not mean that at all. It actually means like a church. And I got called out very aggressively by none other than Thomas Limitola.
Oh, our failure.
Than Tom Limitola. So yeah, I looked pretty stupid confidently telling someone that my name means handsome, but it doesn't. In no way, shape, or form does it mean handsome.
What does it mean?
It's like, it means church or something stupid.
Church.
Yeah.
Well, my name is just from...
In 7.3 miles,
from,
keep left onto I-87 North towards Albany.
we changed our Navi to, what is it? Irish?
Irish accent.
Irish accent.
It's pretty good.
Oh! Got a bounce out of
Almost
that.
got it off on that one.
It's getting there.
Shout out to Starbucks and their Nitro Cold Brew.
Nah, I'm not going to shout it.
Shit's amazing.
No, I don't want to shout him out.
I really hope you keep that in there.
I will, but I don't... Screw Starbucks.
Well, yeah, fuck Starbucks, but they're Nitro. They're doing something, right?
I don't know. I have a little one here. It's all right. My name is derived from Julius Caesar. That's all I know about that.
Yeah, no one knows.
Well, I'm gonna say I said it anyway.
All right, so I believe you were saying something before about
let's ask-
anal beads.
Well, yeah. Before we get to that, let's ask about. Let's do a little questionnaire here. Have you ever dated a girl that bleached her asshole?
I mean, probably.
It would be white, not brown. Buttholes are brown.
And yes, almost all of them.
No, they don't. Well, maybe it's a very clean. It's a light tan, I believe.
Definitely yes.
They bleach it?
I'm assuming so if they're not brown. I thought it's like the same thing, like your lips are the same color as your nipples are the same color as your butthole.
I don't think maybe it's not brown. I'm like a little colorblind. You know, most of the time it's a little dim in the rooms. I have never dated a girl with bleached her butthole.
I never asked. I'm not gonna be like, hey babe, like, you know, do you bleach your butthole by any chance?
I haven't asked either, so I don't know.
I mean, I bleach my butthole, so.
What is that?
That's Bobcat.
It's like a miniature walk behind Bobcat.
Oh shit, my phone's doing something wonky. There we go. She's back.
Okay, but all right. So I don't know. I've never dated a girl with bleached her butthole. I've heard about it. Don't know if it's exact. Like what? If you're bleaching it, are you gonna get like cancer from just constantly? We need a porn star here.
What's the purpose of the bleaching?
Make it look cleaner.
Why don't you just wipe your ass?
Yeah, but I think it's still like it's more appealing from the natural color of your butt.
How many people are staring at your butthole for you to want to bleach it? Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm sleeping with someone and like, I'm in the moment, and you're like, lick my butthole. But okay, I don't care what color it is.
I don't think this pertains to like everyday life. I think it's like porn stars who are like, I'm in video, I'm gonna bleach my butthole so I look clean.
Maybe.
You ever go to Pornhub and you end up on like a dirty video sometimes, and it's just like these weird amateur people, and there's like weird things going on?
I mean, I definitely don't pay that much attention to the porn that I watch.
These are things that go through my mind sometimes.
I mean, I probably only make it like 45 seconds into the video and I'm done anyway, so.
I like the whole backstory. No,
I'm kidding.
I skip, but like I think about things that are occurring through the whole video. Like, you know, look, oh, that girl obviously works out. She's got a good booty on her. You know, like you can see muscles. You know, back dimples.
The back dimples, yeah.
Yeah.
Does this lead into your anal bead thing? Because I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah. Well,
I don't know where you're going with that.
I'm not going anywhere, but like it was just a thought. But anal beads, like, I guess gay dudes do this too, or something. I guess it's a thing, right? You put shit in
We're
your
gonna
ass.
have to have a gay person on the show to find out for real.
I feel like it might be a thing they might do. I don't know. But in
Starting
general,
route to 10 Stewart Avenue.
in general,
In 2.1 miles, keep left onto I-87 north towards Albany.
Thanks, babe.
I feel like putting things in your butt is a scary thing to do. That you know that it might not come back out.
It's on a string.
The string breaks. I guess you can poop it out.
I feel like with the amount of drugs that have been trafficked through buttholes, that's not really
Right, they poop it out, right?
a concern. I think you just go in and fish it out.
I don't think you
Do
fish
you want to
it.
experiment?
No, I'm not doing it. I can't. I don't know.
Sure?
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right,
I'm just wondering.
I'll do it.
All right.
You know what I noticed from our first podcast to this one? This is like so far of a different type so far.
Well, we didn't go to the psychic.
We did not go to the psychic yet. That's true. Yet. We're gonna do it though.
I'm waiting. We need a black market psychic.
I'm working on it. I got.
Who's not real.
I got connections. All right. I know people. I know people who know people.
Did you make that face for the phone?
What?
It was gonna fall.
Yeah.
Lockjaw. That's how that happens.
Lockjaw. TMJ. Too many jobs.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left onto I-87 north towards Albany.
Turn that voice volume down a little bit. She's a little aggressive right now.
Blasting us with Irish knowledge of navigation.
So also, I want to point out for the podcast that we're in a different vehicle, if you couldn't tell. We're not in the Mini Cooper.
Keep left.
We're in the pickup truck today.
Yeah.
Going to get some work done in Newburgh, New York.
We're in a piece of crap Chevy, or as some people like to say, good old Chevy.
Bow tie to the day I die, baby.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Hey, look, Mount Fuji's up there.
That's definitely a mountain in New Jersey, not or New York. Is that New York side?
That's New York.
It looks terrible.
It's not that Mount Fuji.
It's not that high up.
That fucking place is awesome.
It should
They
be
got,
like
they got the panda that's like right in the front with this huge wiener for some reason.
What?
It makes no, yeah. Like you walk in, there's just this like porcelain fucking panda, and he's like fat. He got this big belly, just this huge boner, and there's like little kids around it, and you're like, this is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious. It's awesome.
What's that? That doesn't seem like a place.
Asians, dude, don't question.
In 13 miles, keep left onto
do whatever
I-87
the
north
fuck they
towards
want.
Express
I
only.
I don't know. They're more open to shit than I am, I guess. I would not have a panda with a dildo.
It's not a dildo.
I mean,
Stay in the
penis.
left 3 lanes.
Huge dick, like not like a little, like a huge dick.
Still on the anal shit. Wondering if. Yeah.
Speaking of, like, all right, since we're already on this topic, so I started watching this show called Bonding, and it's really funny if anyone wants to watch it on Netflix. It's like a Netflix original thing.
Bonding what?
It's about bondage, so it's about.
Oh.
I think I'm only like a couple episodes in, but I think the main character is this gay guy, and his like stage name is Carter, and he's like a comedian, and he's not making a lot of money, and one of his friends is like this. What's her fucking name in the show? It's like Miss Masters something.
Karen?
And she's like, she does like all the leather shit, and she like has male slaves with the fucking masks and everything, and she has like a room and like whips and like dildo, like huge, like scary sized dildos. And the last episode that I watched, spoiler alert,
I can feel my chest beating from the nitro.
The kid fucking has to pee on this guy, and he yells at him about having a small penis, and it gets this guy off. And it's just the weirdest fucking show I've ever seen, but it's so funny.
Is it a show?
It's a show. It's like real life
Netflix.
Big Mouth.
Oh. Yeah, Big Mouth. I like Big Mouth. That
You know
was
what I
fucking
mean?
hilarious.
Like if Big Mouth like was able to somehow be real people and not a cartoon, this is it. Except way more bondage. Yeah.
Have you ever been tied up?
Yes, I have.
I've had like fuzzy handcuffs on me. That's about it.
I actually, I had a bed tie down for for a little while, and
Oh, Jesus.
I got drunk, and she said, "Let me tie you down." Are you okay?
Did you ever get like...
It was scary. I liked it though.
Did they just leave you there?
Yeah.
That's the biggest fear, is just like getting left there.
She came back. But yeah.
I don't know, like...
I'm just glad nothing went inside my butthole.
Yeah, I mean, at that moment, you just can't control anything, so...
Yeah.
That's scary. That's like being a passenger with Kyle here, scared half to death.
I'm a good driver.
I don't know if he's gonna hit the brakes. Slow the fuck down. We're coming up to
I'm
it.
way less scary than this fucking guy. Oh, you missed a turn?
Ah!
You're like,
I'm not that bad.
just fucking just look at the directions. You know, it's right there.
We're still alive. Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah.
No, that's not surprising. I'm a great driver, just a little aggressive. Just a little aggressive.
Aggressive?
Oh, my chest.
Erratic, not aggressive.
Erratic.
Yeah, this shit's like crack. I love it.
It's too much. I already had a coffee before this.
I'll finish it if you don't want it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Well, if you don't want it, I'll finish it.
No.
I'm just saying. I will definitely finish it.
No, it's
Jeff
mine.
had one that was like 2 of these.
How did he get
in my hand?
2 of them? How much did he pay for that? $8?
Probably a lot of money. Starbucks is stupid expensive.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. How's it going there, everybody? We gotta honk that. Because you're traveling into the lane erratically.
He beeped, so I went over.
I don't know why I'm doing the quotation marks so much today.
Erratically.
It's just like my thing today. Don't do this all the time.
All right, we've got 25 minutes left in this drive. I want to bring up a topic that
I don't want to know what it is.
that someone asked if I could talk about.
Huh?
So it's actually kind of relevant because the past couple weeks I've actually been talking to people about this, and it's college. And there's this stigma around people feeling like they absolutely have to go to college, that it's just drilled in your brain that if you don't go to college, you're not going to make money, you're not going to be comfortable, you're not going to get a good job, you're not going to go anywhere in life. And 2 people right here who didn't go to college, and we have our own business. Well, you kind of did. You went to like a trade school.
It doesn't count though.
Yeah.
You look it up online. There's no trade school option. Like, did you go to college? Lincoln Tech. Not in there. Not in there. So it doesn't fucking count. And they give you all the answers to the fucking test. They give you all the answers.
I just didn't go. I mean, I went to like a semester for like community college for business management. I fucking hated it. I hated college. I hated everything about school.
This is how much bullshit that a tech trade school is. I went to high school, barely graduated high school because of math. Not very good at math, not very good at a lot of things. I went to trade school and I had a 4.0 average and 100% attendance. I was on the dean's list. If that even fucking matters.
Well, it's because you cared about that one, you know?
Yeah, nobody asked me shit about Lincoln. I have a certificate. Nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody cares. I had a hard time getting a job. For my first job, they're like, do you have any experience? Well, I went to Lincoln Tech for a year. They said it's hands-on. No, that doesn't matter. Do you have any, like, real experience? I had to lie and tell him I worked for my uncle on the weekends while I was going to trade school. And then I got my first job after, like, applying to 5 places, going to, like, 4 interviews. They all said I didn't have enough experience. How do you get the experience if no one wants to hire you?
You suck dick. That's how you get the experience.
I had to lie. I think you just lie a little bit.
You 100% have to lie.
Like, people are like, oh, you're not a good person. It's like, no, I lied to, like, better myself.
But that's like the problem with college nowadays with almost anything that you go into. They won't hire you unless you have experience, but you can't get experience until you get hired.
But if we didn't
And
go to
it's this
college,
fucking
do we
circle.
really know? But to me, college is a goddamn scam and a money-making
College
machine.
is way too much money, first off.
It's a goddamn money printing machine.
Don't get me wrong. I am not in any way, shape, or form against college. I think it's great. I think like wanting to better yourself and wanting to learn is absolutely fantastic. I think you need it for things like, fuck, we're getting a phone call. Nah, just call back.
How do you have? Well, yeah, but with college, you have thousands of people going after the same thing. Not everyone's going to get that job.
That's what I was saying. So, like, if you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, you know, a vet, a dentist.
How many of these people do you need?
But it's still like a numbers game. Like, not everyone's going to get in. But there's things that need college like that. You know, but I mean, for like what we do, you don't really need college. You know, like, think about how many largely successful people didn't go to college. You know.
Well, a lot of it, from what we're hearing and just doing, is just not giving up. You just keep going until it works.
I think at the end of the day, if you go to college just because you think you should, and then you get a job doing something that you just think you should do, or your parents told you to do it, and you really don't like it, you're gonna be very fucking unhappy. And so last week when we had a customer pick up their Porsche Macan,
yeah,
and I was talking to their son. He's 24, 25, or 28. He was 23 actually, and I could just like see, you know, after we were talking to him for a little while, that he just was like lost. He had no idea what he was doing, and his mom was like, well, how'd you get into this? How'd you do this? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, I struggled for like a really long time. I hated every single job that I got into. I kind of fell into this, and now I fucking love being my own boss and what we're doing and working with this motherfucker.
I suck.
And I don't know. Like, when I was talking to him, and I told him, and I felt the same things that he was feeling at one time, and I was able to show him like it's gonna be okay.
Look at the light.
And you'll eventually find out what you're like, what you want to do, and it will make sense one day. It like uplifted him, and like I saw him look, you know.
He had tattoos. Kyle's got tattoos.
I have a couple.
So he was able to talk to him. If I said anything,
it was
I
just
have
that
no
relatability
tattoos.
thing, and like I don't know. I visually saw this kid, like I just like helped him through something, and that felt good.
That's cool. Hopefully he grabs hold of that and starts to do something with his life.
I hope so. I mean, his family has money, but
do you think people just feel sorry for themselves and make excuses a lot? Because I make excuses.
There's a lot of people like that,
and I have to like force myself to get out of that fucking mind thought.
I get into that realm all the time too.
I get like pissed at myself.
Yeah, I feel like I do that once a year, every year for like a month or two, and all of a sudden I snap out of it. I'm good again.
Nah, this is like a constant, like every 2 months or something. Get into like a little funk, and then I gotta talk myself out of it.
I think that's normal still. Everybody, you can't be fucking.
What is normal?
Rainbows and sunshine all the fucking time.
Life ain't a movie. Bill Burr, love that fucking line. My favorite line. Tell my kid about that all the time.
Life definitely ain't a fucking movie.
He doesn't get it yet, but he will one day. He'll get it. But like, what is normal? Like, there's so many different ways of clarifying normal. That guy over there could be normal, right? I mean, it's like there's obviously psychopaths out there. Like, are you just a normal person if you just have a regular job and just conform to the world and society?
I mean, hell,
not
like,
fight back a little bit.
Normal could be, you know, you grow up in the ghetto and your mom's a fucking prostitute, and
that's normal to you.
That's normal to you because that's what you grew up with. You know, if you're a homeless person, you got a dog. From the moment that dog was a puppy, you know, normal to that dog is just being
Empty
outside,
miles.
sleeping on the
Keep
street.
left onto I-87 north towards Express only.
I think normal's whatever you're born into, but I think normal isn't what you want to be going towards. I think
I'd rather be weird, and I'm kind of weird.
I'd rather be fucking weird too. I'm really fucking weird.
At least maybe I'm not that weird, actually. I don't even think I'm that weird. Because there's still people who like say something, I'll be like, holy shit. That's way too much for me.
I think like
I don't know how you do that.
I think like I'm like a mess. Like I'm just like constantly just fucking. My whole life is just a mess.
You're kind of an emotional dude.
I'm a little bit of an emotional dude.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, like we're like okay. So I got drunk the other night, and I went to brush my teeth before I went to bed, and apparently drunk Kyle hid my toothpaste in a box in the bathroom somewhere, and I found it like 4 days later. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
What do you mean?
I hid my own toothpaste from myself when I was drunk. I was like, haha, good luck, sober Kyle. Because like the place that I put it is not like, oh, I accidentally put it here. Like, no, I had to have put that there on purpose.
Right.
Use the left
I
2
lose my
lanes to
phone in
keep
the
left
fridge.
onto I-87 north
Were
towards
you like
Express only.
were you consciously thinking about that you're hiding your toothpaste? Or were you just drunk and didn't know what the fuck you were doing? And don't remember it?
Okay, so in the
Or
bathroom,
you remember it?
there's the toilet, and then there's like a
I understand.
there's like a thing around the toilet.
Yeah.
And then there's this like box
Keep
of like
left.
shaving equipment.
Right.
And I moved the box, put it behind
In
it.
16 miles,
Put the box
take
back.
exit 17 onto
It wasn't like it
I-84
was just like
towards
shoved
Scranton.
in there gently. Like, no, this was placed. This was strategically placed.
Yeah, but do you remember doing it?
No.
Okay, so you didn't like do it to fuck yourself. You just were blacked out drunk and end up putting it there.
I don't remember being blacked out drunk though. I don't think I got that drunk. It was like it was
That's
during
what
the
drinking
week.
is. That's what drinking is.
It was during the week. This wasn't even like.
Yeah, but like also if your mind's not on certain things, you just end up doing weird shit.
Yes, but I do this shit all the time. I showered with my socks on the other day.
Yeah, your mind's elsewhere. Fucked up.
Constantly.
Look at this. Painting lines.
Is that what they're doing?
I think so. A bunch of people just standing around.
Thank you. Too much torque from the pig jet.
That was a lot of Dirk. A lot of Dirk. Super fast.
Superfly. You ever see that movie? Superstar?
Superstar, yes. Yeah. That's old school. That's a long time ago.
It's a long, long time ago.
Mary Catherine Gallagher. I think that was her name in the movie.
So, alright, another topic. I'm all over it today.
Huh?
Have you ever had a near-death experience?
Like what? Like who?
In 14 miles,
Like almost-
take exit 17 onto I-84 towards Scranton.
Like, you almost die for real, or you die and come back,
Like there's a bunch of like, how far do you want to go with that? Like, cause like there's like times where like I almost get hit by a car because the guy's being an asshole, and maybe I could have died because it was an oncoming car and they were just veered into my fucking lane. But I've never been like spiritually like, holy fuck, I'm dead. I'm looking at my body. Which one do you want to go
the
with?
second one.
No. I've had a weird dream that I told you about.
Yeah.
With like where I was like sleep paralyzed with my arms above my head. I couldn't move my body. I had my one eye open, and there was like a dark figure in my eye. Don't know if it was a dream or something fuck with me like a demon. Or succubus. I like that word because of my ex, but that's a whole nother thing. But
I dated a succubus.
Succubus. Maybe it was a real succubus this time. I couldn't move, and I just see this dark figure in my eye moving around in my room, and I started screaming in my mind, fuck you, you can't, I'm not getting, like, get the fuck out of here, I'm freaking out, like, trying to move, and I finally got, like, my pinky to move, and the fucking thing disappeared, and then I was able to get up out of my bed, and I was fine. But then right after that, I was like, I wasn't bothered by it for some reason. I just went to bed, like, I knew everything was over. So I think it was just a dream mostly, but it could be something else in the spiritual world. And that's the only thing that I've really ever had. I've had a crazy dream where I got pinned up against the wall by Death, the Grim Reaper, and he stabbed me in the throat, and I woke up when I was a kid.
That's pretty intense.
And those are the only things that but I've never done like anything to get me into a spiritual realm or anything like that. Or
You should.
yeah, I've been thinking about it lately.
What's that drug that Joe Rogan was just talking about? ayahuasca. Ayahuasca.
I don't know.
It's like a drink, right?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be the moment Graham Hancock. Remember?
Well, Graham Hancock was talking about peyote.
No, ayahuasca and peyote.
Oh, ayahuasca, I think is that a drink?
I think it's a drink.
I don't know.
Oh, well, anyways. Okay, so I had one of these, like, well, I don't know if it's near-death experience. I genuinely thought I died.
Yes.
And I was tripping on mushrooms. I ate way too many. And I had a bad trip. And I was laying down in my ex's bed. And I genuinely felt myself die. Like there's no other way to explain the way I felt. Obviously, I was tripping balls, but
Yeah, but like, is that
I sunk into the bed, and then I came out of my body, and I'm looking at my fucking body on the bed, and I'm looking at my girlfriend at the time, crying, and I'm like, this is it. I'm fucking dead, and I'm finally at peace. I have to just accept that I'm dead. I'm never gonna see anybody else that I love again, and all I can do is move on. And it was just so peaceful feeling. And then all of a sudden I saw, like, on the TV that was in a room, like a whole TV show about how I died and everything. My family's there, they're crying, and all I could do was sit there and watch. And then I woke up. It was fucking crazy. But like,
it's just a drug.
Ever since that moment, though, I've been so much more like thankful of things, and I appreciate people. I tell people what I feel. Maybe that's why I'm so emotional. Drugs.
Drugs made me emotional.
Drugs fucked me up.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I say I'm not that emotional. Things bother me, but like I don't.
You get emotional in like your own kind of way. You don't like outwardly express emotion. You inwardly express emotion. So you just like clam up.
I just get quiet and I'm just thinking to myself, and that's it.
Yeah, you get really.
And people are like, "What's the problem?" Nothing. I just want to fucking.
Yeah, but it's like stupid because like you.
I just want to figure it out.
You'd be better off just voicing it because you get so like unpleasantly uncomfortable when you get like that. It's like you're like, dude, I know.
I need to focus on it.
I know something's wrong.
Well, yeah, but I need to focus on it myself because I know it's just most of the time it's something stupid, and it's like,
of course,
there's no reason to be mad about something.
What isn't stupid? Like we're fucking little tiny people on a rock floating through space. Like it's all stupid.
Fucking space. It's so crazy. Oh man, I was listening to Cosmic Queries on Neil deGrasse Tyson's
that's a good one.
podcast, and they're just talking about asteroids and comets and like how we might be going to mine asteroids for precious metals and stuff. And they said there's like an asteroid up there that's worth billions of dollars.
Yeah, but that's going to depreciate the value of money here, isn't it?
If you were to bring it all back, there's no way to bring it all back. But if you were to bring all the metal back from this one asteroid, it would ruin the economy, essentially. And that's like crazy to think about that. But they would only be able to bring back so much because you need a huge ass ship to bring back all this stuff, and then you got to figure out how does it burn up when you come back through the atmosphere.
Yeah.
There's like all this stuff to think about, and like I don't know, but that gets insane thinking about space and all this stuff. That's like people just worry about the wrong shit, I think.
I'm one of them. I worry about stupid shit all the time. I worry so much that I give myself fucking gray hairs, like I fucking can't sleep, and I overthink, and I know I'm doing it, and I know it's over something stupid, and I know it's over something I can't control, but I still do it. And that's why I drink so much whiskey.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, I try not to dwell on things, but like, I mean, certain shit bothers me. But I try not to dwell on them for a long period of time because any given day, you could die. You could just stop work. Your heart could just stop. You have a heart in here that's just pumping constantly. It doesn't stop.
See,
but if it does, that's it.
Like, what are these things that you're getting upset about? Because what I get upset about is like the way people treat people, the way people treat me, the way I see people do. Like I don't worry about like, oh, my truck broke down, or oh, like, you know, I had a shitty day at the gym, or I got tapped out at jiu-jitsu and I knew I could have gotten out of it, but I was uncomfortable and tired that day, so I tapped early. But like, it's more like I understand what you're saying, and I'm like, well, we only have so much time here, so why is this person gonna treat this person like shit? Why are you gonna, be so nasty and evil for no fucking reason? And then you gotta and then at the end of the day, I figured out some people are just evil. Some people are just not nice people.
Yeah, I mean that's what brings me down most of the time is like someone just being a terrible person and giving me guilt trips and shit with my life and things. Like I feel like I'm a good person, but apparently some people don't think so. So I get I get down on that. But I'm just like, why am I letting this bother me? Like it gets to me though. I don't know.
Think about how many fucking people hate me without even knowing.
It's your name. It's your name.
It's my fucking face. It's
Kyle.
my name, Kyle. Because I'm fucking better looking than some people. I'm not.
He's not.
I'm really not.
I firmly believe that if you work out and you have muscles and it's noticeable, people will automatically try to attack you and bring you down to their level.
I've gotten picked on for the past 10 years.
I've watched this from the sidelines. I'm not very physically fit. People will just automatically attack Kyle and be like, I don't believe you, I believe Julian.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying anything. I'm just there. They're like, well, if Julian said that, I would believe it. But since you said it, I don't believe it. Like, why? Why? I don't understand that. And I think it's because he works out. He's got maybe a little more confidence in the beginning to talk to people.
I will say, the only type of people that say stuff like that are...
People that don't work out.
No, alpha males who are,
They're generally afraid. Maybe not
threatened, maybe?
Subconsciously
because,
threatened. They have to attack you to feel better about themselves.
Right. So, for example, this lady and her son who I
established
helped
dominance
out the other way. This lady has no idea who I am. She doesn't know me, and she just goes, I can just immediately tell that, you have a good heart, you're a good person. So there's no in between there with me. It's either they think I'm a great person or they fucking hate me.
Yeah. I don't know. No one's ever said I'm a great person.
You are a great person, though.
No, out the gate. No one's ever just been like.
Oh, I thought you were a piece of shit the first time I met you.
Yeah. I usually get that, but I think I'm a funny I'll try to when I first meet somebody, I will fuck with them and try to throw a joke out there, but my jokes are usually really aggressive.
They're tasteless.
And nobody. If you don't know me, you're not going to understand it at all, and you're just going to be like, wow, this guy's an asshole.
No, I had no idea.
But usually, when that happens where people are like, wow, this guy's a fucking douchebag, they become my best friends later on. I've had this happen multiple times.
Yeah, so the first time I met him, I got a new job at this place that he was already working at. And it's my first or second day there. I go into the lunchroom, and he walks in for whatever reason. And someone said something. He goes, yeah, I'm the most important person here. I'm the Porsche tech. I'm like, all right, well, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I was just fucking around. I'm Porsche tech. I thought, I thought it'd be funny because, all right, this dude's, full of himself.
Immediately judged him right out the bat because he said that.
Yeah, and then I walked away. I don't think I talked to you for 2 weeks after that.
Probably.
Because I was busy or whatnot.
Yeah. And now I'd take a bullet for him.
Yeah, and people still... It's either that or I just remain quiet and people slowly just sort of come over to me, come over to my side and just kind of oh, this guy's kind of cool. Or I don't know, am I trustworthy I don't fucking get it. I'm a very trustworthy person and honest. I am very honest and people will fucking just flock to me. And I could really just be an asshole and lie about a lot of shit, and people would believe it. I have that ability. I could do that. I really could do that.
You could destroy people if you really wanted to.
I could really just, but that would just hurt my soul if I ever did that. I would feel such a terrible person, and I have a huge guilty conscience.
Me too.
And I will just I will throw myself under the bus for even people that hurt me, and I will take the pain.
In 2
So
miles,
that they are not hurt.
take exit 17 onto I-84 towards Scranton.
This is how I've been raised. That's how I've always wanted to be. I don't know. I just can't get away from that. I will take a bullet for people and just take the pain instead of throwing them under the bus.
What makes someone go from what makes you think that way, and then what makes someone else be just aggressively selfish and not think it as selfish. Like, there's people that I know or knew, because I don't talk to them anymore because of this, but they're just, they genuinely believe that what they're doing is the right thing, even if it's selfish, and they somehow were able to talk themselves into thinking that it is the right thing to do or say. But in reality, if they were to take a step back and look at it from an outside point of view, they'd be like, wow, that was fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. And these people don't see anything wrong with it. And then there's people like you and me who just, I can't really do selfish things. The only thing that I do that's selfish is I like my schedule with working out, and I stick to it, and I don't really blow that off, and that's it. Like, that's the only selfish thing that I do.
I think it's a mindset.
Yeah, but what makes that click? What makes that?
Well, when I was younger, there was a bunch of shit in my life where it's like, well, you're just this way. Like, this is who you are. This is how it's gonna be. You're just this way. And as I got older, I realized,
Use the right lane to take exit 17 onto I-84 towards Scranton.
from like listening to people and figuring things out, you can actually change who you are. You don't have to be that way.
I don't know. I don't know really if people change, man.
Some people don't. I think people just set in their stone, and that's it. Like, this is who I am. If you don't like it, don't fucking be my friend. Don't deal with me. This
Take
is the
the
way
exit, then keep right onto Auto Park Place.
Why do you have to be an asshole? Like, like people who just punch people. Like, okay, you're just gonna punch me, so like, why do I want to hang
Use
out
the
with
right
you?
lane to keep
This is
right
how
onto
I am.
Auto
I just
Park
punch
Place.
people, so you got to deal with it. Okay, no. Like, why would you learn to not punch this guy, so you could still be friends with him?
Yeah.
Because eventually, no one's
In
gonna want to be your
3/4
friend.
of a mile, turn left onto Route 17K.
Maybe that's a bad way of putting it. It seems like dumb, but yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's some kind of genetic makeup that makes shitty people and good people, and it's hard to.
I mean, but like, maybe their whole life they've just grown up and like people have told them, this is how you are.
You know what I think
you're
it
just
is?
hard-headed.
I think it's more.
And you
I don't
just
think
never
it's that.
learn from it. You never
I think
learn.
it's so, like, if you're a fucking spoiled brat growing up, you're gonna think that you're entitled to shit. It has nothing to do with.
Use the left lane to turn
this is
onto
how you
Route
are, this is what you're doing.
17K.
It's just, I think it's just how you're brought up. And, like, if you have some kind of douchebag father or mother that is like, no, you're the best, you do this the best, like,
Turn
people
left.
shouldn't treat you like this. You're a so-and-so, you're...
Yeah, but I've had plenty of opportunities.
Oh, you want this? Take it.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a funny topic.
Hold
My
on.
dad talks about this all the time, and he's a firm believer in this. He thinks... I don't know how I keep talking about this kind of shit. But so he thinks white women from America just are not the same as dating someone who's foreign. So he only dates like Russians for whatever fucking reason because he thinks they're great.
That's true.
I don't agree.
I'm agreeing with him.
Do you agree with him? You're dating like a white girl from America.
She's actually the exception.
Oh, okay, so now we got exceptions. Got it.
There's always exceptions. Always exceptions to the rule.
Because he's saying that they're just spoiled, they're entitled. I agree with that.
There's different ways to figure out a math problem. Just say.
One way to skin a cat. Who's
Yeah.
skinning a cat?
Could you imagine seeing someone skinning cats?
Oh, no way.
Or like Asians eat them.
Poor Carl.
Oh yeah, he's got a cat named Carl.
He's a sweetheart.
All right, so what is he saying? They don't like care to you as much as like foreign
He's saying
ladies?
that it's all about them, and it's like it's like a double-edged sword because they want you to take care of them, but they also want rights to like be like alone. And,
Are you the one-
independent and shit.
Are you the one that told me about the guy that gets like Asian mail order brides?
Probably. I know people who do.
Well, there's a guy that gets an Asian mail order bride, but it only lasts for like 2 years because they start getting like Americanized. So they stop doing shit for you. So he divorces them and then gets another one.
Well, that's just stupid. Sounds expensive.
Well, I guess. I mean, but it's only 2 years of marriage, so there's no alimony. But also, since they're from Asia, they come over and they're willing to do everything for you. They want to They will just have sex with you when you want to, he says. They'll cook and clean, no questions asked. They do all this shit. And that's why he doesn't date American women, because they're so entitled to all this shit from growing up being daddy's princess or something like that. But like, do you want like a woman who just says like everything you? I want a girl who kind of says.
I want a little bit of sass. Like, I need her to have a little bit of attitude. You know
I want a girl that's like a little bit of bitchy.
Yeah.
She needs to have a bitch.
If something's wrong, just fucking say it.
Yeah, like
easy.
If I'm being an asshole, fucking tell me I'm being an asshole.
Exactly. Like, yo, you're being a dick right now. What the fuck? You know, be like, shit.
But I guess
am being a dick. You're right.
There's still that. A lot of dudes still just want that girl that just like, I come home from work, you do all the shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Living in the 50s.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I've never agreed with that. And that's how my dad is. You know, he's always like, oh, I work all day. You stay home, take care of the house. When I come home, just tend to me. Like, I don't. First off, I don't want to fucking work all day. Second, I don't know if I want to make all the money where I have to fend for the whole family. I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I would love to make enough money, but it's just like, I don't know.
I would love to make money just doing something, making something like a children's toy and just sell it every year for Christmas. And that's it. Just market the shit out of it for Christmas and just get all the kids to be like, Mom, Dad, buy me this shit. And bam, $1 million for Christmas. I don't fucking work over the summer.
I feel like you have a better chance selling weed.
Weed? No, you fucking overmarket this shit on fucking television for kids? On Cartoon Network, just fucking every year for Christmas?
Like, dude, I feel like your intentions are great, but just, you need so much money to get something like that started.
Well, I mean, obviously I don't have it right now, so I'm not doing it. But I mean, I would. That'd be great. Crazy Bones. Remember Crazy Bones as kids?
I miss Crazy Bones. I love those things.
It was the stupidest fucking
Bring
thing.
Back.
That was stupid. Little tiny plat.
They were awesome.
Some
dude.
fucking
so
asshole was making them in his basement, probably. Little plastic fucking
You
thing.
probably chiseled them out of like dead bodies that he had.
Mass-produced, fucking stamped and fucking out the door in a bag. And kids are like, "I know Crazy Bones" because they had a cool ass commercial. Or Pog.
I never got into Pog. I never saw a commercial for Crazy Bones. I just found them in the stores. Like, this is fucking cool.
I remember commercials.
I don't even remember how to play. All I would do is I would set them up into like a little
hammer.
You'd set them up into like your little field, and then someone else would have their little field, and inside you just like flick one. And if you hit theirs, you take it. Like, that's it.
I didn't know how to play either. I didn't know how to play Pogs either. Just stack them up and flip something on. I
have no fucking clue.
I don't know. It was like Beyblades, you know, but that's off a cartoon. If you can make a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
I can't draw. I can't draw for shit. Cannot.
I can draw cartoons.
Man, I just realizing I can't do a lot of things.
And like, it's funny when you get to this age that you don't have the same kind of interests as when you were younger. So like when I was younger, I didn't give a fuck about learning anything. I just want to like go outside and do something stupid. Now I'm like, I'm going to teach myself math. I want to go hunting. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do that.
I love ancient civilizations. I love looking that shit up. Or learning about that, watching documentaries about it. I don't know why.
My sex life has become an ancient civilization.
What up? Wait for that one.
Oh, what up?
Hook, line, sinker.
Yeah, I mean, so like this fall, I really want to go hunting for some turkeys.
Yeah, so we've never been hunting before.
And we're gonna go out by ourselves and try and do it.
Try to do hunting, all because of Joe Rogan telling it.
Well, he's more like the elk.
He's an elk, but like
I just for something like I'm really.
It's really listening to his podcast though, and then just like, hey, this dude's hunting. Maybe he's on to something. Like wild, he's like says wild meat tastes better and it's better for you. Makes sense to me. So let's do it. You know.
I fully agree with that. The only thing is like, I'm pretty sure
it's gonna be hilarious.
Of the animals in our area in Jersey are stocked. So
turkeys?
Yeah. I read something about it.
Stocked turkeys?
Like they
stock fish.
I know. But they were like, so apparently, so this is from my little bit of research that I've done. Turkey hunting season is spring and fall, and then the population went down, so they got rid of fall and it was only spring. And now the population went back up, so now they're doing spring and fall again.
Okay. So they're just like mutated turkeys, so they're gonna suck ass anyway?
I don't know.
So
it's
where
still
do we
gonna
get
be
fresh
better
turkeys?
than going to a plant.
Let's go to Canada. We're gonna fucking get in our truck, go to Canada, blow some turkeys' heads off.
Hell yeah.
Fucking pluck them and fucking.
I'm just gonna fucking sniper rifle that shit from fucking 200 yards out.
He's gonna miss every fucking shot.
Every fucking shot. Yep.
Miss every shot.
Every single shot. It's gonna be great.
Did I hit him? And the thing's just fucking running. And gone. Ah, shit.
I want to be the only asshole to get attacked by turkeys while hunting.
Do they attack?
I don't know.
I know geese are fucking nasty. I used to work on a golf course, and
Geese are real nasty.
they would fuck up the players' field, which is the fairway. Sorry, and they'd just be shitting all over the fairway, and there'd be like a fucking like 20 of them. So like there's a gun. There's like a gun that it was a flare gun, but it had like goose shots. And one would make a crazy fucking sound and go and like swirl like this, and the other one would just fucking you arc it, you just and you don't hear anything. It just arcs, and all of a sudden it gets like right over the heads of boom. It just the geese just oh shit, and they're like flying away, and fucking shit shooting out of their asses. They're flying and just gone. And that was my actual job for a while at the golf course, was to go fucking shoot these things. Basically flares at fucking geese.
I would just shoot the geese.
Should I tell them the story about killing groundhogs?
Yes. Tell the groundhog story.
I was a groundskeeper at a golf course in New Jersey, Crystal Springs.
Oh, that's Crystal Springs?
Well, it was owned by Crystal Springs. It was Great Gorge.
Oh, gotcha.
Owned by the same guy. We had like this old Dodge truck. I think like a 1950s Dodge truck with a
In 2 miles,
tilt bed on the back.
take exit 15 onto a 287 south of New York, 17 south towards New Jersey.
Anyway, it ran like shit. So we would take that out, and we'd have an exhaust pipe, and we'd drive this truck out to a groundhog hole, stick the exhaust pipe into the hole, and connect it to the truck, and just rev the engine a couple times, just so more shit just starts funneling into this hole. So we're smoking out the groundhogs. There's always another exit. Always another exit to the groundhog holes. There's usually like 2 or 3 exits to get out of the hole. So we're smoking them out, and you wait at the other side. And basically my boss told me to wait with a shovel. So I have a flathead shovel. Is that the right term for a shovel? It's a flat shovel. Gets a little bouncy out there.
Those glass greens.
Anyway, I have a flat shovel, so I'm waiting on the other end of this thing. And these things come out a little dazed and confused, but they're still moving.
Second lane from the right.
So you gotta be quick. You gotta smack them real good and stun the shit out of them so you can get them. And basically, we're killing groundhogs with shovels. And sometimes you would miss, and those fuckers they're fast. They're real fast. But yeah, we used to. My boss used to send me out to kill groundhogs with shovels. And an old
Use
ass
the
truck.
right 2 lanes to take exit 15 onto a 287
Real
south
shit,
of New York,
man.
17 south towards New Jersey.
Well, we couldn't use a gun. There was people like, golfing.
Fuck 'em.
But like, there's a guy.
Natural selection, baby.
Could you just imagine golfing and there's a guy out there with an old shitty truck, and you're just at the tee and you're just
Take the
watching this
exit.
kid with a shovel, waiting for groundhogs. I'm in a white shirt, it says Crystal Springs on it. Just
Blood splatters on
nah, there was no blood. It was I didn't like, just bam, with a shovel.
How many casualties do you think there were?
Casualties
Yeah.
for the.
Groundhogs.
I think I've only gotten 2 in my life.
Alright.
Sometimes they don't come out of the hole at all. They're not even there. Just fucking around. Well, you miss a lot. You miss all the damn time.
That must have been awesome, though.
It was kind of scary. I know it was just a groundhog, but the thing comes barreling out of that hole at you. All you got is a shovel. It's kind of like it's long, so like you gotta like aim correctly or you're fucked. But that was.
Use the right 2 lanes to keep right onto a 287 south towards Morristown.
South.
Did that make me a better person? Probably not.
Hey, you're getting paid to do it, all right? They tell you to do something, you do it.
I mean, you get like real anxiety and like some fear, so like it was, so maybe it made me a better person.
Just kick them.
Just kidding. Oh, we used to run them over with the golf carts. That
Keep
would,
right.
the golf carts are too light to kill a groundhog. It would just roll right over them. That thing keep running. Didn't care.
In 6.8 miles, take exit 59 to merge onto New Jersey 208 south towards Franklin Lakes.
I really feel bad about those times. So. This is a groundhog. It's fucking up our golf course. We gotta kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's a groundhog. Like,
see, if it was possums, I wouldn't feel as bad. Fuck those things. They're
possums are
nasty.
actually. Are they, or they just pretend to be nasty? Maybe they're really nice creatures.
I know they fuck horses up pretty good.
Possums.
Yeah, they give them EPM.
Oh yeah.
I know that much.
I've killed one of those with my truck once.
Oh, I've killed so many possums. Not on purpose. They're just stupid. All of a sudden you just see like their like head turn out.
Yeah.
Run them over.
They always make that fucking turn. And then bam! It's like on accident, hit him with a tire.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not about to swerve out of the way and kill myself just to fucking save a possum.
I try not to kill chipmunks.
I'm sure there's gonna be tons of animal activists. For the people who don't watch our podcast.
Nobody watches this shit.
No one watches this shit.
So no one's gonna care.
That's alright. Like, you could definitely get away with saying the N-word.
There's 15 people that watch this.
Yeah. We probably watched this 14 times.
Yeah.
I watched it at least once or twice.
How do the view systems work on YouTube? Can you view it for like 5 minutes and then it's good? It's a view? Or does it have to be a certain amount of time?
I don't know. Just go all the way through?
Who's in charge of this?
Who is in charge of this?
Anyway, Starbucks coffee sucks ass, but Kyle seems to like it.
I don't. I like the Nitro Cold Brew. Dunkin' is better.
Nitro is okay.
I'm going to give a shout out to Black Rifle Coffee right now. They definitely have the best.
Why is it always a shout out, Kyle?
I don't know. I feel like I have to say that. Like if I say someone's name,
shout out.
I have to say shout out, otherwise I get sued or something.
It's gonna be a thing. Shout out. I'm gonna
give a shout out to Apple Watches. They kind of suck ass, but I use it still.
Some with the Fitbit watch, the walking.
Every fucking smart watch that fucking has steps is bullshit.
The step shit is way bullshit.
It's all fucking bullshit.
I was standing in one spot for a good 20 minutes and I did like 50 steps.
Doesn't work.
But also, I don't think I've ever reached 10,000 steps yet, and it says I do it every day. There's no fucking way.
Definitely not.
I'm standing in one spot. I'm sitting in this car. I'm sure I'm doing a bunch of steps. It also does like an auto sync for like swimming sometimes or biking for a good 20 minutes, and I'm like, I don't ride bikes.
I wish I could keep this on for jiu-jitsu. We'd probably go fucking crazy. I wouldn't know what was happening.
Well, mine you can put into like a workout mode, and then it'll keep track of your heart rate.
Yeah, you can do that on this one too.
Oh, okay.
It's always keeping track of your heart rate.
Yeah. What's your resting heart rate?
I have no idea.
Mine's 56 beats per minute. It's pretty low.
Mine's like 12.
It's pretty high. 12 beats per minute.
No, it's probably like fucking 70 because I'm stressed. Just constantly anxious.
Kyle's one of them mouth breathers.
Only like if I drink wine and go to sleep, I'm like an ugly open mouth breather, like heavy, just snoring my ass off.
I'm one of those people that worry about people hearing me breathe or chew, so I try to like never make a noise, even though it's like impossible. And then I start hearing myself chewing, so it starts bothering me. So I'm just all fucked up.
This one girl that I dated hated the way I chewed.
Take exit 59
I don't chew weird. I just want to throw that out. Like, I chew my mouth
Franklin
closed.
Lakes.
I've never heard you chewing.
Exactly.
I have like
we eat together all the time. He's never heard me chew.
I get like anxiety if I hear people chew. Like,
so I'm at this chick's
gotta
house
say
the one time, and we were a little stoned, and we're eating chips. Okay, fucking chips. There's no way to eat those things quietly. And she looks over and she's like, "You're being really loud." I'm like, "They're chips. How am I supposed to eat them quietly? Like, show me." And she like puts it in, and she like chewed it with her tongue. I'm like, "You're out of your fucking mind. I'm not chewing a chip with my tongue."
well, I mean, I think you can like bite it, right? And then just let the saliva just kind of.
Nope, I'm gonna chew that shit.
Soften it.
I want to eat as many as I can.
You need to soften it a bit, you know?
No.
Yeah, but then you eat less chips or less fat ass.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't give one single fuck. What's your biggest pet peeve with a girl?
Me?
We're gonna go over that one. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Pet
Yeah,
peeve.
this is gonna be a good one.
I don't know really. Just don't smell bad.
Don't do anything.
That's pretty much it.
Use the right lane to take exit 59 to merge onto New Jersey
don't-
208 south towards Franklin.
And I mean,
Lakes.
like, you can work out and then, like, you know, they got the sweat on them, so it's, you know, maybe a little bit of stink, but like, just don't smell bad. I don't fucking know. I like a girl to smell like fresh. Like, I don't know. Pet peeve. I don't really. Let's see here.
Like a
me
make
think.
it or break it
Take
for
the
a girl.
exit.
Make it or break it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you know mine.
If I was dating her. Jesus fucking Christ! Fucking erratic. I don't know. I never really thought about it. Like what I can't.
Oh, those are cards.
Yeah, they're right. What is your pet peeves, Kyle?
I feel like I probably shouldn't say this online.
Someone's gonna be upset.
I mean,
No, don't say it.
all right, I'm gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
I'm gonna say it.
No, someone's gonna be pissed off.
I don't care. I'm gonna say it. It's a thing. It's a real thing.
She's a lovely lady.
It's a real thing. All right.
Which one?
Which one? You motherfucker.
In 7.4
I have
miles,
pet peeves, I
take
just
the
can't
exit
think of
onto
them.
Fair Lawn Avenue.
All right. So the thing for me, for some reason, I'm getting past it. I just want to say it's not as big of a deal anymore as it used to be. It used to be a deal breaker, but it's not anymore. So toes. So when your second toe is like a lot longer than your big toe, can't do it. I don't care how hot she is, how awesome she is, I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. I was like, look at it, stare at it, like, it's like a fucking finger, you know?
Why does that
Like,
bother you?
I don't know, I got no problem with it. Like, I'm not gonna let it be like, oh, I can't be your friend. I'll also talk to you, just be like, wear shoes, that's all, or socks.
I can't be your friend, but I'm not dating you. He
Yeah.
said that I can't be your friend,
Exactly.
but that means you're not gonna date her.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then this isn't completely related, but so I used to talk to this one girl, and she was like really boring to talk to, and she would like not really have much to say. I would always initiate conversation. It was like fucking like pulling teeth just to get them to talk. And they had the fucking balls to text me and be like, hey, so I feel like this isn't really working, or like you're not interested anymore, so I'm not gonna waste my energy. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. I just want a girl to be kind of weird and funny. Of course, I have to be attracted to her. That bullshit. Like I like a certain
It helps.
look of girl. Yeah, everybody has their own way a girl needs to look, and or guy needs to look, whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what you're into.
I just can't date anybody, but like things that would piss me off.
I feel like they have to, like, the person can't talk back to their mother, and they can't treat waiters like shit. Those are big ones for me.
Yeah, I like
Like,
that.
that says a lot about you as a person. Like, if you curse at your mother, or if you like act like a waiter is a piece of shit, you're probably a piece of shit.
I like how they're established in life, as in, like they're like they're mature and they've been through some shit, and they know what they want. They're not fucking just kind of floating through and looking for Mr. Right out of nowhere, because that shit doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They're actually like willing to make a relationship work, and they can talk to you.
Yes.
I like that shit.
I like that too.
If you're not gonna talk to me or tell me what the fuck is wrong with you, I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
I'm not a goddamn magician. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
agree.
talk to me.
Even if I don't feel like talking that time, you gotta be persistent and talk.
Yeah.
And try and get it out. Just because someone doesn't want it doesn't mean fucking shit.
If I do something that bothers you, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna keep doing it, and it's gonna keep bothering you, and then you're gonna flip out on me, and I'm not gonna know why, and I can't help you.
Right.
You need to say something for me to help you, and I can't help you if you don't let me know.
It's true.
That's about it on my take on pet peeves.
If you could pick one skill that you just were a master at? Just one fucking skill. What would it be?
Lasting a long time in bed. It would be a great skill.
You answered that fast.
I've been thinking about it for a long time.
There's no thought.
How long have I been having sex? It's been about 2 years, so I've been thinking about it for a long time. 2 years is a long time to be thinking about it. All right, one skill set that I could master.
Yeah.
Public speaking would be great.
Well, for you, just speaking.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm sure this is hard to listen to. A skill? Like, yeah, but like I really like stupid. Like I would love to be like a great drifter.
I knew that was fucking coming.
But I love it. It's so much fun. I like doing it. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Fucking traffic every day on 208, no matter the fucking time.
If you're ever in New Jersey and watching this and you have to drive 208,
we're sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel for you.
Yes. It's bullshit.
It doesn't matter what fucking time of
I'm
day.
gonna fucking miss jujitsu today.
I'll roll with you.
I was trying to fucking, like, go figure. The only time that I really gotta get out of somewhere so I can make it somewhere on time, fucking Chuck comes along and starts talking to us about bullshit.
Chuck fucking Norris.
Fucking Chuck.
I've never met a guy named Chuck.
I was just gonna say that. I
Holy
literally
shit.
never met a Chuck
I just
before
thought about that.
until that guy today.
But like, okay, I want to be good at drifting. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. It was predictable. That's all.
It's because he knows who I am, and he knows I like it. And I sold my drift car to do this business thing we're doing. We're doing a little business event. We'll probably talk about that one.
I got a business opportunity for
Oh
you.
yeah. Yeah, I'm real bad at like getting my point across. I'm either too soft about it, or way over the top, just like kind of yelling at people.
This is not an exaggeration of this story. All right. So we're going around to dealers trying to sell what we do for work, and we walk into a Lexus, and we already previously established.
Lexus?
It was Lexus.
Lexus, like the Amazon thing?
A Lexus dealer.
Oh.
And we already previously established before walking in that I was going to be the one to say something to the person.
You're taking too long.
Hold on. No. Shut up. We walk in. There's like quite a distance between the door and the person behind the desk. So I'm not going to just yell at this fucking innocent person across the room.
In my mind, I was closer.
We walked in. We made it like 3 steps. And this poor lady just got an earful. He walks in and goes, "I got a business opportunity for you." And she just immediately didn't know what to say. And it was awkward and uncomfortable. I felt weird. She felt weird. He had no idea what was going on. It was bad. And needless to say, we didn't get any business out of that.
We also went there with different business cards, so I'm going to blame it on that. Not my fault.
If it helps you sleep.
I go to sleep like a baby. I don't give a shit. That is not going to stop me from sleeping. What will stop me from sleeping is horrible comments on YouTube, if that ever happens.
It's not going to happen. No one's going to watch our shit.
It doesn't matter. It'd be fun to just like read horrible comments. I'm sure people like
I would love to have
hate my hair or my face or something.
That's what I would genuinely love for people to just rip us apart on YouTube.
Like,
I love
they
that
can't
shit.
see your tattoos, so they can't rip you apart for the boat on your arm.
But they can see my face.
Claymation.
And they saw our first podcast, and my tattoo was in that one.
There it is.
Oh!
And we have beards, and my voice probably sucks.
Mine definitely sucks. I probably sound like I'm choking on a dick the whole time.
And we didn't go to college, so we're dumb.
Yep.
And people who went to college are probably pissed.
Oh yeah, these stupid fucks.
Trying to make a podcast. There's millions of podcasts. What's going to be different about yours? Nothing.
Probably nothing.
Nothing, because we're just talking.
We're just
like everybody else.
ridiculously good looking.
Yes. It's from a movie.
We should just start giving shit away.
We don't have anything to give, and we don't have money to buy something.
I have
to
my
give
love
away.
to give.
Nobody wants your love, Kyle.
I know that, but I have enough to give.
Nobody actually likes love.
I like love. I love love.
I like love. Love's a good feeling when it's real.
It's scary.
It's a very scary
It's
thing.
so scary.
It's scary because you put all of yourself into this person, and you're like,
You really trust them.
yeah, and you still like are worried something could happen
Yes.
at a moment's notice,
Because
and then
people suck.
if that person is gone from your life, it's gonna suck. Or if they do something that really horribly hurts your soul. Yeah, it really sucks.
Like getting ghosted.
From someone you actually cared for.
Yes.
Or them sleeping with someone in the next room next to you.
Oof.
It's the worst thing ever.
I would have been in jail.
Brought me to tears. Bro, I didn't know.
I would have.
I didn't know. It was just a fucking.
I would have been in jail.
It was all. It was all done behind my back.
I would have killed 2 people that night.
It's all right. It's all right. I didn't go to jail, and we're good. She's living a miserable life. She thinks she's happy. Just give it time, my friends. Give it time.
What was that word you just said?
My friends. I said my friends.
I
meant to say my
friends.
friends.
Weird.
But give it time. Give it time. I'm just waiting and watching her life go to shit.
You know what I feel like they should.
And I don't know where that guy is. I don't know how he's doing. Hopefully shitty. But why do I hope that? Maybe I should hope that they're doing great.
You probably shouldn't hope bad things on people.
But I just
it's hard not to.
I just love to think that they're doing shitty.
I mean, we know they're doing pretty shitty.
It makes me feel great.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm like, I hope everything's great. I mean, that kind of makes me feel good too. Like, just like leave me alone. Like, I hope everything's okay. But I don't know.
What was that question that Tom asked us? The one, if you were president for a day, go, and like his answer, like he knew the answer to that already.
Because he's asked that question a million times.
Ours were just, no matter what we said, was fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, he just threw, like, he's asked that question to probably hundreds of people, and he's just gone over every scenario.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what Tom does.
So he asked me this question, and I was like, all right, cool. I actually got a good answer for this. I'm gonna end.
If we start getting people on this thing, we're gonna have Tom in the back here.
Oh, absolutely.
We gotta have Tom.
I was like, all right, well, I feel like painkillers is a pretty bad epidemic, and I'm like, they're just handing out fucking Xanax left and right, and he's like, that's a stupid idea. I'm like, I know people who died because of that shit, and then like it's like basically legal heroin and blah 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 blah. He's like, nah, you're stupid. I thought that would help people, and he's like, give more money to war vets. I'm like, okay, yeah, that too. That's not stupid.
Yeah, but where's all this money coming from?
Exactly.
I would fix the roads.
just fix all the roads.
In New Jersey. People in Jersey know about the roads.
Oh, they're so
God
bad.
damn it. What else? President. We'll touch on President for a day on another day.
Yeah. I'd probably say we got enough to wrap up.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty good. This is Wide Open Thoughts, known as WOT.
We need to come up with like a cool theme song.
WOT. Kyle Julian.
I was thinking like that prairie song.
It's already a fucking song. We're supposed to come up with our own shit.
Yeah, but it'd be funny.
Kyle's just ripping people.
Yeah.
Ripping shit.
Why recreate the wheel?
Because then people actually care, because you're original.
Nah, no one gives a fuck about us.
Original. Look at that guy. I got pissed. I'm going around this fucker. But that's been Wide Open Throttle.
Nope. Try again.
Wide Open Thoughts.
There
I'm a
you
car
go.
guy, and it's really hard to get over that.
You almost had it.
WOT with Kyle and Julian. Julian and Kyle. Jules and Kyle. Love, rock, and be extravagant.
Speed, power, and prowess.
Let's take it for someone else.
Yeah. I got nothing. I'm really just not original at all. All right, good night.
Prowess.